Ok. ¿Algún comentario tú?
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Ok. Contigo ya hablé. Contain, ahora. Hospital. A ver cómo está, a ver cómo está Tain. Después del navajazo que recibió. Aquí no tengo que hablar con nadie, ¿verdad? Según yo. Fragmento de código segador. Contigo nada. Ok, toca explorar entonces. Sería entonces hospital. Muelle, hospital, muerte, memorial. Su madre. Pues sí que hicieron bastante destrozo. Me dijo él. Todavía más, me dijo él. Perfecto. Y Stein, estás... Nope.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel syndrome. At its worst, Keprel syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
I'll get more. Give me his blood type.
That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now. We did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Koliat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Koliak Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drell managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Koliad, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me? Kalahira. This one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires, the lover never leaves, the hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and he will be a companion to you as he was to me. Kolyat? There's something I don't understand. His last moments were those of a hero. Why pray for salvation?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
Descansa, Zane. Lo tienes bien merecido. Un médico.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before.
Bueno, si hablamos a base de ciencia, los salarianos son mucho mejores que los humanos.
We're fighting right now to protect the people you're talking about. If you let these people die, that fight is for nothing.
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful about this now, we'll end up losing everyone.
Then we'll find a way. Look, we have more fortunate patients, right?
Yes. And I hate to say it, but the fortunate ones have far better survival odds.
Primero solos y ahora Zane. Ya van dos. Y espero que sean los únicos. Aquí, ¿qué misión me dieron? Ciudadela, ciudadela. Ok. Aquí no tengo nada. Purgatorio. A ver qué me dice Jack. Joker.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
A ver, Joker, ¿dónde estás? Ahora sí, aquí. Algo nuevo.
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
We'll
Ok,
talk later.
I'm sure.
es todo lo que me importaba. Joker, estás arriba, según mal no me acuerdo. Ay, ah no, Joker. Eras tú.
This sucks.
What have you got there?
Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing.
How are they holding up?
They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you.
Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine.
Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on.
Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the sword stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Come on.
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
¿Crees que me importa eso? Hey, Seth. ¿Y dónde está Joker? Ok, estás...
I'm curious, what material is your base made from?
The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing.
And what about the hair?
It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands. If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it.
Ok, interesante. Ok, ya hablé con Joker. Jack debería estar... Aquí estás tú.
Look at this! All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How is this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and eating?
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
That's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis. And a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Nomás no te vayas a romper, Joker. Y ahí estás. Y es algo. Con que no te rompas nada. Ok, ¿qué sigue? Ya hablé con ellos. Ok. Bueno, voy para esta. Zona de espera. Zona de espera o en la otra. La que está más cerca. Bueno, es lo mismo relativamente, así que... espacio público. A ver qué me encuentro. Ok. Sé que hizo retrasar algo, quién sabe por qué. No hay nada nuevo. Sí, no se actualizaban. ¿Ah? Pues sí, se actualizan. Interesante. Aquí nada. Todo igual. ¿No tenía algo que hacer aquí? ¿En el 1? Sí. Contable enojado. ¿Quién es? Ah, ok.
I recovered the Book of Planets. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Ahí está. De ahí me toca en 4, 5 y 6. Ok, ya miré dónde. Salte de ahí tú. Mendiga moto. Me voy por aquí. Bueno, debería poder. Anda, terminé el espectro actualizado. ¿Aquí no tenía algo? Me parece que no. Ok. ¿Algo nuevo por aquí? No, todo igual. El francotirador. Armadura. Coraza. No me llama atención. Es daño cuerpo a cuerpo. Y no lo hago. Ok, pistola. Ok, nada diferente. Ok.
Would a bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer?
Scorpion, Venom. Visor, casco. Nada. ¿No? Sombreros. Escudo. Ok, nada por aquí. Liera.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
Nada. Ok. Y serían 5 arriba.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute? Commander Shepard,
otra vez
do you
tú.
have a minute?
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. It looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Ok. ¿Algo por aquí?
Enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right.
Es mejor trabajar con paciencia que trabajar enojado. Ya que a fin de cuentas cuando trabajas enojado, bueno, sí, relativamente cuando trabajas enojado, eres impulsivo. Aunque ir contigo. Ya es todo entonces. Y me toca zona de espera. Con James y zona de... ¿Zona de qué? Zona de... Ah, no, enfermera. Ok. ¿Quién sabe?
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
Ok, aquí está, muy espera. Por arriba. Ok, ¿dónde está James? ¿Qué pasó aquí?
Aren't you Commander Shepard? Solik Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive, but you could catch a few quick shots for me.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
Ok.
I'm sorry, but that's not quite what I had in mind. Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
Está ahí. Ahí está ya tu foto. El toriano. El consejero toriano. Salarianos humanos. No entiendo por qué a veces se bajan los FPS. No entiendo por qué. Bueno. No entiendo por qué. Ya que no es como si fuera una zona tan grande. Sí, hay personas, bastantes. Pero tampoco hay una monstruosidad de personas. Términos, sí, términos no hay nada. Ok.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Ok.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Every battalion with someone on Aratok remembers your face.
The planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony, only regret. Don't have the strength to.
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony. I've thought about the people who died. About how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry. If that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family.
Descansa. A fin de cuentas. Para estar junto con tu familia. Algo por aquí. Bueno, aquí tenía algo. Esto. Ok. Algo por aquí. Nope. Nada.
Damn it, I'm telling you, someone sabotaged the medical dispensers. Excellent. No, if I knew who, I'd have them arrested. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. What matters is that I'm
Por aquí no estaba James, si mal me acuerdo.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Ahí estás tú.
I believe those are my credits. Listen, please, we just need more food.
¿Hay algo más o cómo está? O ya es todo. James.
Hey, Commander. James, enjoying yourself? Yeah, yeah. Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, loco.
I have a little.
You just gonna stand there and watch? You kind of Commander.
Ok. Pensé que iba a haber otra acción. No entiendo por qué se está ralentizando. Me saca de onda eso. ¿Ya es todo? ¿O falta algo más? Para arriba. Sabotaje, historia. ¿Ya es todo o falta algo? Ok, contigo no es nada. Pues parece que es todo. Por lo que se puede ver.
I have your footage.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away. Thank you, Commander.
Ok, mapa. James, ya hablé con él. Liara también. Terminé el espectro. Ok, a ver qué me dice.
I'll start editing it right away.
Aparte de nuevas cosas, pero bueno. Embajada, embajada. Ok, por aquí debería ser. Por aquí. Por aquí. Y aquí está el terminal. Médicos, autorización de entrada, suministros. ¿Hay nada más eso? ¿No hay nada más? Aquí hay algo. Widow, Paladins. Nada, nada. Grebas. Estabilizador de calefacción. Bueno, ¿por qué no? Ok, ya es todo entonces. Entonces, Celia, para 4. Ah, la madre. Ok. Para tratar de entregar todo antes de irme de aquí. Ya creo que sí me cancelaron algunos por hacer la misión principal antes de venir para acá. Lo malo. Ok, nada. Aquí. Y eres en el 4. Uno, dos. ¿Eres el de arriba o eres el de abajo?
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work. Found another one.
4. Celia.
Yeah, the guys
¿Eres
in
tú?
Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
O si iba a ser abajo esta vez. Que nada. No, no hay nada. ¿En serio? Pues, ¿quién es ese? ¿Aquí abajo hay algo o qué? Ahora no hay nada.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the...
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, blue rolls of helium.
No, ¿para qué? ¿Y es todo? Tengo bastantes de otros.
If these humble words reach you,
Celia.
then I have joined my ancestors.
¿Con quién es o qué? Entonces. Con ellos no es nada. Con ellos tampoco. Contigo menos. ¿Qué?
I couldn't help but
Okay.
overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
This is amazing.
Ya es todo ahora sí. ¿Falta algo? Liara, James, Joker, vacío, vacío. Ok, ya es todo. Menudo desastre. Han hecho la ciudadela. Ok, pues de regresar a Normandía. A ver qué es lo que sigue. Muelle. Y para afuera.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance
No, por aquí.
posted us to an ezo mining facility on Zani.
I had a friend in security
Ok.
at Sonax, and there was definitely protein tech on Garva.
Salgamos aquí. Hey, Ashley.
Shepard, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Adina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
I can't believe it came to that. We were so close to...
Ash, it's okay. We figured it out. We stopped Adina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Permission granted. Couldn't do this without you.
I'll grab my gear.
And Ash?
Yeah?
It's good to have you back.
Yes, sir.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
What? Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Ok, a ver. Solarianos, el Crisón, exmiembros, Krogan, Solariano y Turiano. Ya tengo más del mínimo, así que... Mesana. El Krogan ya está abajo. Ok. El golpe de estado de Cerbero. Lesus. ¿Qué misiones tengo? Antes que nada. Para arriba. Mesana y prioridad. Y éxodo de Hades. Ok.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Medina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
¿Qué pasó?
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Ok. No tengo nada arriba. Liara. Ashley. James teniendo Cortés. Ok. Antes voy a hablar con estos. Con Liara y con los de abajo. A ver qué me dicen. Este detalle me encanta que le hayan hecho. Ya que está en la me encanta este detalle. Hilera derecha, no. Izquierda hasta abajo. Thank Creos. Y Mordi Solos, ahí estás. Me encanta ese detalle, que esto se vaya actualizando mediante vaya muriendo gente. Garros.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Per your orders, Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before the latest reports on the galaxy.
Perhaps we could talk later.
At your service.
Hype. ¿Algo que hablar?
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
¿Por qué no?
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Interesante. Luego hago eso, antes de hacer la de prioridad. Espera. No sé, sí tengo cosas que hacer. Cortés, te toca. Cortés, aquí estás. ¿Algo nuevo?
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
¿Para qué sirve matándote así, trabajando? James.
Hey. Krogan and Turian
Por ahora
still
sí.
friends?
For now.
It's just gotta last until this war's over, I guess.
Y nano, ¿verdad? Ok, esto entonces.
I'll talk to you later. You bet.
Ok. Pues te mando. Quiero ver algo del mapa. Ok, ahorita voy. Otra vez Anderson. Para afuera, relé. Y... Ah, no, no los han cancelado aún. Aún siguen activos. Sé bastantes. Ok. A ver, ¿qué quieres hablar, Anderson?
Commander.
Anderson.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit and runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Ok, ya estoy entonces por estos lados. Ok.